Hey guys, what's up? It's Hydronium, and welcome back to the Race 07 season. So, what we're gonna do for this is, I'm using my controller at the moment instead of the arrow keys, and it's been really interesting. I just have to learn how to not be so jerky with the inputs. Yeah, so I was in Florida for about a week, and so I really couldn't upload anything besides the interesting stuff that was there. Oh, hey! I fixed the steering. Look at that. That's beautiful. We're gonna cut some corners here because I'm not good at this track at all. Oh my gosh, this is so much easier now. But, so, yeah. So I couldn't really upload anything at the time. But it's okay now because we're back. And we're just going for it. So some other, as I said on my last video, some other cool things that I want to try going into 2019 is I want to try doing other games. Like, I definitely want to try a playthrough of Kindergarten. That game is... Oh, that was a really bad corner. Speed sensitive steering is good and also not good sometimes. But it's okay because it'll help me when I need it. And I'm gonna have to adjust that before every race. We're just gonna let Coronel fly by me, and we are going to barely get by. We're up in 11th already. Holy crap. That speed sensitive steering thing I did in the options is working out really well so far, except it's a little bit weird at the moment. Yeah, it's a little bit weird at the moment, but I'll probably get used to it. I'll also have to turn it off for certain tracks and figure out like what tracks it works on. There's Jorg Mueller up in the chicane. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what tracks that this works on and what tracks that it doesn't. And so far, it's actually working, which I'm very happy with. Now, there's also not gonna be any, and I mean any, pit stops in this playthrough, because I read somewhere on the Steam forums actually that there was a really bad glitch with the forced pit stops, and it would just disqualify you either way, and that's the main reason why I couldn't do like half the episodes, is because I kept getting disqualified. So we took off forced pit stops, and now I think this is going to be just a 5-lap normal race. So yeah, 5-lap race, but I should be fine. As long as the steering doesn't mess up too bad. I'm gonna have to brake really hard to get into this corner, which I don't want to do. But I'm gonna have to so that the steering doesn't do that. God, this game is so messed up. Sorry, Thompson, but I'm just gonna kind of... I was about to say I'm kind of have to ride you into this corner, but that sounds really bad. Yeah, so Thompson just passed us. But we're still in 12th, and honestly, as long as I'm not last, I'm happy, because this game is, as one of my best friends, Tony, would say, this game doo-doo, bro. So, I'm just gonna have to go with what works. Like this corner, I'm gonna have to really slow down for, which I don't want to do, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to slow down for all of these, and I'm not used to slowing down for any of them. Alright, so this is kind of working, kind of not. It's okay, this is just an experiment. I'll probably go back to the arrow keys in the next episode, but I just wanted to try it out on a controller. Ooh, Tielemans is going into the garage. Thanks for the push, whoever you are behind me, making me go through the grass. Yeah, we're just gonna cut because steering is hard at the moment. Tielemans is into the pits, which is really weird. I wasn't expecting that. Because if you have forced pit stops off, then cars will only pit when they lose a bumper. So that's what must have happened to Tielemans. If I had this schedule going to Marrakech, then I would also probably like be losing a bumper or two. And because that track, there's a glitch on it with every single series of cars besides the Formula Masters for some reason. And around the very last turn, they always just careen into the pit road wall. And I don't know what causes that. Oh, it was you, Tiago. Or Tiago, or however you say your dumb, fat Mexican name. Yeah. So, we're in 13th at the moment. Wow. Cortals is up in 13th. I was not expecting that. Oh, he almost spun himself out. But it's okay because we cut in front of him and stopped his momentum. And now we're not only going to gain ground on Tiago, but we're also going to get away from Cortals in that whole group. And there's a little bit of a wreck in the back, as I just saw on the mini-map. I'm really excited to never have to do this race ever again. I think it's going to be 5 laps. It's either going to be 5 or 4. I think it's... Actually, it might be 4. Yeah, I think it's going to be 4 laps. So that's actually really good for us. Because that means the less chances I have to mess up. Yeah, getting really close to that wall there. But we're gaining on Tiago, and that's what matters. But we're going to have to brake really early going into here. We have to kind of just tap the brakes. And to make up for that, we're going to cut the corner. Because in this game, you have to tap the brakes in order to turn there. The other cars just kind of yeet it into there and slam on the brakes. They don't tap at all. The AI in this game is super unfair. So how I'm even in 13th right now at this track is pretty astonishing. The AI are really unfair though, at most of the tracks. Especially the ones in-game. This is a modded track. But especially the in-game tracks, they are terrible. The only one I can decently, and I mean decently play on, is Puebla. I can do it on Puebla and Monza, and anywhere else I'm just absolute garbage. And the other thing too is something with the messed up with the files in this game as well. So there's just so at the Valencia 08 track, it's just dark and there's no like boundaries or walls or anything, and we're going into this corner really wide because I'm really bad at this game. I let Cortals and Zanardi pass me. Why is Zanardi so far back? I didn't mean to do that. Well, okay, I kind of meant to do that, but not as much as you think. No, Freitas, you're bad. Stop. I just completely lost my train of thought because I'm getting... Nope, I'm not gonna bother stopping. That's ridiculous. Oh god, okay. Okay, we're on the 3rd lap. This is definitely going to be a 4-lap race, and I'm not excited for that. How far am I behind the leaders? I'm like 20 seconds behind the leader. And that was a really weird gear change there. Like, I think I said this earlier, but I'm running an automatic, not a manual, just because I find manual as like, it's one extra task to do. And I know this is a racing simulator, but I don't own a racing wheel. So I'm not gonna fully simulate, you know? If that makes any sense whatsoever. And the last place car just got to the line, and I think that's Tielemans. But, okay, now we gotta do some epic IndyCar blocking skills here. And, no, Freitas, you can stop it. But my car is also kind of junked. We completely lost the cars in front of us. And we're just past halfway. So I'm not excited for this, but we're gonna let Freitas pass us so we can get under him in the corner and he can guide me where to go. Because I do not like this game. Well, actually that's not wrong. I love this game. It's a beautiful game. And like these are 2007 graphics and they're awesome. Like, these are really good for 2007, at least in my opinion, for a racing game. And as far to my knowledge, this was one of the last racing games ever made where you can toggle back and forth in between chase cameras of the cars. And I really like that because as we just get hooked, I don't know why, but oh nice, they all just spun out and stopped. Cool. But this is one of the last games that had this, where you can just go to another car, and I really like that because sometimes when I'm really bored and I just kind of want to sit down and just have fun, you know, I'll just like sit back and like watch a race just play out, you know, and I'll go like park my car in an empty part of the track and I'll just watch it. And I find joy in that because I just think it's really cool to see, like, at least for me, to see how the AI play out as opposed to real life. Like in this, Stefano D'Aste is like in the top 8 almost every single race. But in real life, he was awful. Like, he could barely do anything. He was terrible in real life. But like, it's realistic with the tracks and stuff. But some of the talents, I guess, are just not there. And like the same thing with Zanardi. Like, Zanardi was pretty good in 2007, and it was the same with Portiero. But in this game, they always start in like the middle or bottom half of the field. And like, it's just weird. And especially with like some of the modded tracks too, like I already explained, the ovals, the cars will just go and like they just lay flat out, at least the touring cars do. And if you're not in like a Seat or a Honda, like, you will go to the back because all of the BMWs always start last in those races. We're actually managing to figure out the track a little bit more. And, oh, Jesus Christ. Thanks, Muir. Appreciate it. But, yeah, just the Seats have a better top speed than the BMWs. But in this game, which is so weird because it's not that way in real life. Or it wasn't that way in real life. Yeah, and you know what, Muir? Just because you spun me, I'm just going to absolutely cut this corner and just come back. That was almost a really bad idea. I do not take kindly to being spun. We're 30 seconds behind the leader now. The leader's just kind of going for it. But, and I know I'm not exactly racing this cleanly, but that's not my goal at the moment. I just want to finish this. And on the last corner, I'll probably just gun it. Oh, Muir almost spun out. It's kind of weird to see him in the back too, because oh no, never mind. He spun out earlier, so I guess it's normal. Because like, if you spin out on the chicane, you're toast. And sometimes it'll do that at Watkins Glen too, but that's not why I'm good. The reason why I'm good at Watkins Glen is because I own every single NASCAR game that's playable for an Xbox 360. I own NASCAR Thunder 2003 and NASCAR Thunder 2002, and also NASCAR Total Team Control, which was made in 2005. And then I have all of them from 07, 08. Or no, I don't have 07. Because 07 doesn't work on Xbox 360. But I have 08, 09, and 11, 12, 14, and 15. And that's all 10 games that work on an Xbox. So that's just why I'm so good at Watkins Glen. We're coming up to the last, 3 minutes of the race here. Pretty excited, honestly. I finally have this done. There's Naked Stewie on Family Guy right now. And I know that this commentary is really just weird at the moment. But it's because, I'm just gonna cut the chicane. I couldn't stop fast enough. And I promise I'll be more legit in the next episodes, but this stupid track and how long I've been trying to record this and that I've been practicing this track, I just hate it. But we're almost there. We're getting close. Just gotta tap, 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 tap on the brakes going into here. Kinda overdrive the corner, but that's okay. Honestly, I think either way we're gonna finish 17th. We're gonna finish top 20 unless I royally mess up, which is honestly, it could happen, and it probably will happen. I don't know who's behind us right now. We're just gonna, after we go around this corner, gonna take a gander. Okay, it's Pedala and then Rangoni and Smetsky are way back. So if Pedala passes me, I'm fine with that. Oh no, Pedala, no! Bad dog. As you can see, my back bumper's pretty messed up too, just from all the hits I've been taking. I'm definitely gonna change up the steering. It's just this control method is so weird. But it's okay, I'll fix it in the next one, because braking in these turns is so weird. I've never had to brake in these turns before. And I'm definitely gonna fix that. Oh yeah! And they finished the race, thank God. But it looks like we are gonna finish 18th, because I think Rangoni is about a second behind us. Oh nice, cool. Yeah, we're just gonna bang it into the wall. It's definitely Rangoni. My car is not gonna turn in this corner, so we're gonna have to force it. There we go. We did it. We're done. Finally. Ugh. We did it. We finished 18th. We did it. Finished 18th out of 31 cars. Was it the cleanest race I've ever done? Oh God, no. But, I mean, we did it, and now it's time to practice Kiyoami. I'm gonna do one episode of this a week. Oh, cool! Yvonne Muller finished first. Farfus turn. Where you see, Daste is always up here, and I mean always. But he doesn't always. He shouldn't always be there. Is the thing. Alright, cool. So we finished 18th. Let's get the screenshots that I need to do the point system that I talked about in the last episodes. Okay, and so Zelenov must have been fine. I think it was, where did I finish? 38 seconds. Yeah, I think that it was just a bad race. It's just a really bad race for most of the cars. And especially Tielemans, that's going to start him off really badly in the point standings because he's normally always at least, he's upper top 15. But yeah, so I got those. And to continue. And I'm also going to be keeping track of my average finish in this series too. Not cutting anything out. But I am always going to show the points as they stand in game. And then I'm going to make, I don't know how I'm going to do the championship standings yet. But I guess I'll show all the championship standings at the end. And I'll announce them in the first part of the video. I guess of the next video. But yeah, so this is the top 8 right now. And yeah. It's top 8. So next we go to Kyalami. Oh my god, I hate this track. But it'll be fine. And yeah, all I need to do is just learn to practice it. So we're going to leave the championship. Thanks for watching. I know this one was really shitty. But it'll be okay because next race I promise will be so much better. I'm done with Le Mans in this game. It's awful. It's so bad. Like, the mod is good. Don't get me wrong, the mod is good, but the difficulty is too hard. Because I can do it on 110 and be fine, but I can't pass anything. Is it my fault? Partially, yeah. But anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. I'll see you guys next week, I guess, for another episode of Race 07. Tell me what you think, if I should continue this series or not, because there's going to be 24 more races. See you guys next time. Bye.